Throughout history, there have been stories of beings that are both human, yet decidedly alien. From the Men in Black, the Black-Eyed Kids, and the ever-popular humanoid abominations such as Slender Man, or Stephen King's infamous It, at least the Pennywise incarnation. Yet, most of these stories, no matter how popular, have been proven to be either false or the result of overactive imagination. Which is why the story I'm about to share with you may be seen as either real or an urban legend, depending on how far you're willing to push your mind. Now, with that being said, let me share with you the story that is known as The Others. It began one quiet evening at a house in the suburbs. It was a pleasant night, and everyone in the community were getting ready to settle down for the night, when strange noises akin to buzzing bees began to plague the area. Many people claimed to hear this mysterious buzzing, but couldn't locate it. And as the buzzing noise increased, other phenomena began to arise around the suburb. Cats and dogs began to get abnormally agitated. Young children became very clingy, as if afraid of something. And a few residents even claimed to see flickering lights in the sky, like fireflies, only glowing eerie in a shade of purple. After roughly 2 hours, however, the disturbances stopped and the residents of the suburb began to go back to their lives. However, this was when the most disturbing elements of the case began. Around half an hour after the disturbances stopped, several people reported being terrorised by hooded figures that stood outside their doors. Many claimed these figures would knock on the door repeatedly or stare through their windows. When police were called to the scene, they failed to see any hooded figures. However, they did notice burnt patches of ground near the doorsteps of each victim's home. For the next couple of nights, police continued to receive periodic calls from frightened houses, and officers began to patrol the suburb at night, yet they continually found nothing. A couple of weeks went by, and thanks to a strong police presence, the suburb seemed to return to normal. But many residents still fear going out at night, and reports of strange lights still crop up, albeit with much less frequency. The community has come to label these hooded figures The Others, and debate has raged over whether or not they are hostile, alien, or something completely different. More rational individuals, however, have suggested that these figures have a much more worldly origin, as a cult or group of pranksters. Regardless of the truth behind these events, a recent sighting has spread the legend of the Others beyond their native suburb, as a young mother claimed to see several hooded figures standing near the window of her 3-year-old son's room, prompting the woman's boyfriend to head out to confront them, only for the figure to have mysteriously disappeared, once again leaving nothing but burnt patches of ground.